Alright, right now I am smoking some deer kielbasa, and you can see it's in the smoker. I had followed the directions from the smoking kit. Which is High Mountain Seasonings, and you can see right there. I had done the 15 pounds, which is one pouch of each. So with that being said, because this makes about 30 pounds, that was pretty easy to go off of. So if you guys don't have a meat scale, you can go off of buying pork at the store. A Boston butt pork shoulder, pretty good. I bought mine about 8 pounds it was. There was a lot of fat on it, so if trimming and deboning it, it probably ended up to being about 7.5, 7 pounds. So with that being said, I kind of matched it up with the amount of deer meat I have in my freezer, and that came out pretty well. So once I matched them all, I did a coarse grind through my grinder, and then after that coarse grind, I had put the meat through the grinder again, but with the sausage stuffer and the medium grind grinding die. There we filled up the casings that we had let soak in water previously for about maybe an hour or two, give or take. And they soaked up pretty well, and I kind of cleaned out a few of them in the middle, just with some running water like they recommend. After all that, a good tip for starting out is make sure your meat is cold. 2, make sure that you lube up your grinder with some olive oil. Make sure you lube up the horn where you're going to put all of your casings on. Make sure you lube up your push stick or your plunger, so it helps go through easier. That's some tips to trade. Really, if you do all that, you'll avoid air pockets and you'll have good sausage. 2 people are better than 1. So I had, my Aunt Linda doing the just the twisting of the sausage, and then I was doing all the plunging of all the meat. So after we were all done, I let it soak in over the fridge overnight with a damp cloth over it so it didn't dry out. Then the next day after I got home from work, I had taken it out, let it go to room temperature, and after it was at room temperature, I had tried to figure out how to put it in the smoker, and I realized the easiest way, if you have a small smoker like this, is use safety pins. I had some safety pins laying around the house, and I was like, these will probably work. So I could see that there was enough poundage that it would take per link. I had a couple links that were meshed together, so I used 2 safety pins, and I just put them up on the rack as so. And I followed directions on here for smoking. I heated it up to 120 and let the sausage just dry out, no smoke, for about that hour. Now, after that, I heated up to 160 degrees with the smoke on for 30 minutes. If you have a smoker like this, do not use the fast smoke button. That fast smoke button is going to get you in trouble because it's going to go up to 250. You want to stay at that low and steady 160. So what I did was, as I took my little tray out here, this flap comes up where you put the wood chips in, and I had the wood chips in there from the get-go, from the beginning when it was drying out at the 120 degrees. So your wood chips will dry out too. So you can literally just take a simple lighter, as I have here, and you just light the wood chips, and the wood chips will start to kind of get going. Blow them out so they don't completely burn and kind of heat it up too much, or just burn through so you got to put more wood chips in there. You want it to smoke, a light smoke. And you can kind of see a light smoke right here. Hard to kind of tell, but that's perfect, that little bit of blue smoke. I am at the stage right now where I'm cooking. It's at 180 degrees after 30 minutes, and you can go up to 2 hours. So I'm doing 15 pounds of sausage. I'm estimating it's going to take probably about 10 hours, or it could take a couple hours depending how it all goes to reach internal of 156 degrees Fahrenheit. After that, you're just going to freeze. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.